All right, I'm here in Thailand, and I'm with
Annika.
Shaylin,
Asha.
and Asha. Okay, and basically, I want to ask you ladies, where are you from?
So we're from Brighton originally, but we live in Bristol now.
Okay.
In the UK.
Yeah, same as Shay.
Yeah, I'm
UK.
from Brighton, live in Bristol.
Yeah, Brighton, born and bred, staying there. I've got lots of background there, so lots of things I have to do around there. So I've got to stay for now, and then maybe my work might take me elsewhere.
All right.
See how it goes. See how the progression goes.
All right. I want to ask you ladies, what are men like back home?
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. I think that generally men don't have a lot of respect for women, but sometimes they do. It depends where you go and who you hang out with. Like, we end up with people like these guys that we're with here. Respectful men, nice, kind, lovely men that we enjoy, we love hanging out with, but then sometimes you meet a bad egg.
I'd say in Bristol it's very highly led with the music industry, and it's the music scene is massive there, and when it comes to women in the music industry, it's terrible. We get looked down on. Some of my friends are singers and DJs. They'll go over to their set, they'll undermine them, not think that they understand how to use a microphone or a sound system.
Do you need help? Do you need help?
Yeah,
no.
very condescending.
Don't need any help, mate. I know what I'm doing.
And that's repeated throughout
over
our
and
lives.
over again.
Degrading.
Yeah. Rude.
But then often on the other hand, like these boys, it can be lovely and nice. I think I'd say it's a 70-30 split.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. I mean, I've been travelling with basically just guys kind of since I've got here. So it's been, other than my parents, some family and stuff like that, and my brother.
Yeah, big up my dad, best man.
Big up Cassie. Big up my brother Cass. Big up. And I'm chilling with his friends. But for me, I think it's a level of actually mainly guys you're too superficial with it. It's like, get over yourself, get over all of that. You're just looking for someone who's leng or fit, but realistically, you need a girl with personality. You need a girl who knows who she is, who has her own ambitions. Like, why do you keep going for these people who are just worshipping your feet when she has no personality? Someone who has passion and likes what she likes, that's gonna excite you. You want, in a partner, you want somebody who you're both pushing each other for your own stuff, and you're embracing each other in the best way possible. Why are people settling for less? Why are people settling for less? People ask me this, and I'm like, you know what? If I'm with a guy or whatever, he better be washing my hair. Why is he not washing my hair in the shower?
Why am I doing my toenails?
Why am I not going out of the way if I like someone? It's good for you, good for you. I like that. Even if my friends, I'll go out of my way. I found a little heart that looked like a leaf that looked like a heart, and I brought it to one of my boys because my boys deserve that. I thought that they deserve that. They still deserve that love. And most of to guys, it's the guys just give me so much love, and same with the girls when I have them.
Yeah.
So why would I not, why would I not give them that standard of, you need to show up, you need to be honest, you need to give your opinion, you can't sugarcoat your opinions just for me to make me feel better. No, be honest, fucking man up and be your honest, when I say man up, I mean, no, be emotional.
Yeah,
be
that's
sad,
the
cry
thing.
my arms,
Be expressive,
that's okay.
be honest.
Man up can be a word that we like, that men struggle with as well.
Okay.
Man up doesn't mean
Why are we beating around the bush? You're okay. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to be you. And if anybody, not just women, not just your friends or anything like that, they're giving you less than that, then that's not what you should have. And I'm a firm believer of that. So I'm overly. I love everybody. I'm super affectionate, and I want to give people hugs and cuddles. Maybe not if I'm stoned because I get a bit socially awkward. But everybody deserves that exception, and all of our opinions and what goes on for ourselves is our own. It's our own worst, and that we're all here to support each other in the same way.
That actually brings me to my next question. What is it that you look for in a man? What's your perfect man?
So my perfect man is someone that is confident in themselves enough for their ego or whatever's lacking to not shine into me, and for me to not have to take that weight on my shoulders. I'm not a mother, I'm not a healer, as much as I have been in the past. So for what I'm looking at the big age of 26 now, is just a man that is grown, has been through all these chapters in their life, for them to be able to give me what I need, and for me to equally give them what they need, and there to not be an unbalance, We both are humans, we're both individuals, we are both each on the same, the same values. There's no princess treatment. I love a bit of princess treatment. but it's also about giving and receiving equally. And for them to be at a point in their life to be able to give equally, I think, is the main thing for me.
I like that. Okay.
I look for respect, genuinity, and honesty. Even if they have a massive ego, they're like, ooh, show me through that, show me behind that, and then through that we can work together. I can see that you put up this facade of who you think you are and who you think you want to be. That's just a protective barrier of actually who you are is your core, and I can see through it. You show me that, you show me your vulnerability. That's key to me. Vulnerability and respect. Yeah.
I think that's kind of what you were saying as well, yeah?
Yeah, that was it.
But mainly, to be honest, I think, which is a really important thing that people miss out on, especially in this generation, people don't have authenticity.
No.
People don't have authenticity.
And
boys are like, yeah, I'm really lame, like, why don't girls don't like me, it's this and that. And it's like, you don't realise, you have no personality. You've nothing going on up here. I could have a more intellectual conversation with that tree over there.
On my own, myself when I was 9.
On my own. And it's like, most women, like, we're in touch with what's going on in our lives, and it's important to think, like, you got to be in touch with yourself, you got to be open-minded, you got to be conscious of, like, other opinions, even if you don't agree, or, like, whatever. It's like, okay, that's okay. That's okay, and, like, especially with women, and men and women, is understanding these different, like, it is a different experience. You have a 24-hour hormone cycle, we have a monthly hormone cycle, we have 2 weeks of the month we feel great, and then the other 2 months of like either psychotic or we'll be like really miserable. I know you've experienced that, and I think it's really important that we spread it as things that it's like it should just be open generally, like as between men and women, it should be like open to about that. But yeah, respect, humor, and authenticity is like being able to have a joke, being able to laugh about yourself, being able to understand and like have those mature conversations where you're like, okay, that's going on for you, and you know what we're going to say, I'm not going to lash out at you because I'm psychotic bin that can't be on my own, because realistically people will get surprised that they're with some like psycho girl that lashes out and all this stuff. She gave you those flags. She gave you those flags, so like why are you playing along with that? But also in the same right, like
so they know.
Boys, you know, all my mates are boys. I respect that. I respect the play. I've done it. Like I'm not going to sit here and be like I haven't had my fun. But we're all here to respect each other. I'm friends with everybody I've ever been with, and we respect each other on more levels than people can know. You've got to respect the person and understand that that's what I'm looking for. Somebody who respects you no matter what happens, and then afterwards you respect each other and you're happy. You're like, you're happy with this girl, I'm happy for you. And like, I'm showing it there, but that's, I think, the most important. Like, you're happy for the people you're with.
Okay. I'd like to ask you, since you've been traveling, right? You've been traveling in Thailand. What has been the difference between Western men and men you meet abroad, or Asian men in particular?
So one thing that stays very, very solidified with me is that since I've been traveling, making male friends has been near to impossible until certain areas that I've been in recently, like Koh Phi and Pai, where it comes, I'll be literally sitting on a beach and guys will approach me and I'll say, hey, so I'm in a relationship. And they'll be like, can we sit with you? And we're all in a relationship. So I'll be like, yeah, we're all in relationships, but come chill. And they go, nah, we're not gonna sit with you. So men don't want to be my friend. They don't want to talk to me. I am just here for, what they want to,
experience.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not nothing unless I am either going to kiss them, have sex with them, or flirt with them. So traveling in a relationship, it can feel quite isolating when you see all these girls making friends and they're all single, but then because you're in a relationship, no one's interested. So I don't know if that answers your question completely, but that is quite a very relevant thing that I've realised since travelling, is that I haven't really been given the opportunity to make these male friends or to mingle with these males or people, boys, men, whatever, It's been really, really hard, actually. And it's sad because I'm the type of person that loves making friends, and to be only seen as an object or some sort of, I don't know, vessel for them to put their sexual energy into, which I am not up for, they just completely run away if I explain that to them, that is not what I'm also trying to look for. So yeah, it can be quite hard.
I mean, I think on the contradicting side, we've met some men.
We have met, like I said.
In PP, some guy came up to us and was like, oh, what are you saying? You want to come on this boat with us, come have a party? And we were like, oh, we've all got boyfriends. And they were like, you've all got boyfriends in Thailand?
They said not for long,
like,
though.
What the hell?
They were like, not for long.
They were like, no, you don't.
Always
They're like winking at us.
Always one.
And I said, yes, we do have boyfriends. We're a group of 5 women that look
all
good. We're having fun. We have boyfriends. We're having fun. He was like, nah, no way. We were like, bye. What the hell? But then we went to a hostel, met some guy. He was really lovely alone. We started chatting to him. His name was Lewis. Shout out to Lewis.
Yeah.
And he was lovely from Wales, travelling solo.
But it has
he
been
was
hard.
so genuine.
It has been hard. Making friends in relationships.
In a drunken sense, when people are out on nights out, you cannot make friends with guys. In the day, that's when the boys aren't looking to get with girls. They're looking to make genuine friendships.
It has been hard.
We made three out of all the people we've met in Thailand. 3 nice boys.
Yeah. 3 nice boys. Big up those 3 nice boys.
Big up those 3 nice boys. You didn't want to get with us.
What's your opinion? Oh, the question was, what's the difference? How has your experience been traveling when it comes to men, and what's the difference between men back at home and men here?
So I've definitely had different experiences. I think it's definitely a lot of fun. I think people out here, I feel like sometimes they think they're kind of more opposed to get a little bit loose. And don't get me wrong, I'm a very okay, that sounds bad, but no, I'm very open. I came here with a boyfriend and a partner, and very recently we broke up. And before that breakup, we went into an open relationship and realised actually it wasn't actually anything to do with the open relationship. I just started with friends. But I think there's a level of people here, they're more respectful. You know what, in England, like, fuck me, man, men are rude. They're rude, they can be rude. Like, people don't care. You have a boyfriend, you have a girlfriend, I'm bi, like, they don't care. I'll go to a club, I have a man, and the girls come, they're like, they don't have to know it's a girl. And so I'll talk about, like, that comparison. It's like, you know what, there's some fucking bullshit. You know what, like, the amount of men that are they're like, why are you suddenly getting off on this idea that this girl's untouchable? Or there's this idea, and that's also mainly because they're looking for looks. Yeah, again, I say, like, do you understand how much happier and less shit men would have to talk about girls if they started going for some personality of people and women they enjoy hanging out with?
Yeah.
And they think are inspiring. And I think, to be honest, there's probably not much more that I should say about that. And I waffle, so stop me when you like. But like, it's that same of all of these problems could go away from, I enjoy spending time with you. You're fucking sick. Like, this is interesting. Like, oh, okay, every level is building something of, this is a lot of fun, and even if it isn't in that relationship, respecting women in that way. And I think that's interesting.
Okay, all right, I got.
Didn't realise the question that you had, and I would like to answer it because I just said some things.
Sure.
So from Western to men here, I think Thai men are a lot more respectful, a lot more kind, but there has been instances where they haven't been, but in scale of how I live in the UK, so minimal, like so minimal. I've met so many lovely people out here, and overall, Thai people are so kind, so lovely. They'll compliment you, but not in a weird way. They go, you look beautiful, you look lovely, you look stunning, wait, come on. But they're not coming over to get with you, they're just complimenting you.
Actually.
Like, come on my bike, I'll give you a lift, not trying to get with you and take you home to bed. They just want to give you nice comments and get you to go somewhere.
So they're sincere.
Not to get you into bed. Yeah, it's sincere, it's kind, it's genuine.
Englishmen
it's
in
not
bed, Thai men.
Yeah, Englishmen, it was like, get in my car, I'll take you home, babes. Come with me, I'll take you home. Here, it's like, get on my bike, I'll take you somewhere, I'll give you a lift, you look beautiful, cool. There's no bad, like...
There's no ulterior motive.
No ulterior motive, exactly that, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you just look good and we want to hang out with you, and you might be a bit of fun.
In a respectful way.
England is like, you look good, I buy you a drink, suddenly now I'm going to be pissed off if you don't sleep with me.
One thing I'll say is in the UK, like, I'll be walking down the street and a guy will say, oh, you look amazing, and my instant reaction is fear. And that is such a horrible thing to like feel, because sometimes I instantly go, you know, I say like, you know, I get a bit rude, I'm like, leave me alone, and then they go, I was only trying to compliment you. But because I've been complimented when I'm alone at night, and followed and harassed that when the nice guys just give me a compliment, I fear them. And it's such a sad way of living as a woman to fear such kind words.
So you can't tell the difference between the two now.
I can't. So if someone walks past me and goes, "Oh, you're beautiful, I love your outfit," I'm like, "You're terrifying and scary," and I have my head down and I walk away. And then they shout things sometimes. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do, and they say, rude things because I've ignored them or treated them in a way that they didn't want to be treated. But it comes from pure fear of men in general
being lusted after.
Yeah. I just want to walk down the street and look good and not have to talk to you, not have to answer your questions, not have to tell you where I'm going. Where are you going? You look beautiful. What are you doing? What's your name? Where are you from? I don't need to tell you that. I'm just looking where I want and I'm walking somewhere. I don't have time to give you my life story. You know what I mean? That can be extremely tiring.
Is what you explained, is this the normal, everyday life
of being a woman?
Of being a woman.
100%. Every day, Thailand, England, anywhere. A club, it's constant battle of just trying to be you without being harassed. You're being harassed constantly. Touch. If some man walks past you, if it's a man walking past a man, they go, "Excuse me." If it's a woman, they're trying to brush past, they hold your waist. And they go, "Excuse me, love," and they touch you. Like, don't touch me. You can say "excuse me." Even when I've worked in kitchens in my life as a chef, I've still had men put their hands around my waist as they say "excuse me," like that. And it's like, why do you think you can put your hands on my waist?
That part's unnecessary.
It's unnecessary. You don't have to touch me to excuse me. So yeah, that can be extremely,
Can I ask your friend the same question?
Yeah, of course.
What is her name again?
Shaylin.
Can I ask you the same question?
Yes.
What she just, both of you actually, what she just explained to me is that everyday, so to be a woman, every day in life is basically dodging predator men who are trying to
an extent,
get at you or trying to take you back home. Is this literally the everyday life of women?
Yeah, it is, unfortunately. You go out on a night out, you go to enjoy your night with your friends, and one guy will ruin your night every time. And I've built a barrier to just get on with it and not care, not let them get me down. It happened to here, some guy, I was going out with my friends, he said, "Oh, nice boobs, you look nice." I said, "Please don't talk to me like this when I'm alone." So I was walking on my own to go get a bottle of water from the shop before I went to bed, and he said, "Oh yeah, well you must be a slut then." And I said, "Excuse me?" I said, "Excuse me?" I was like, "Who do you think you are talking to a woman alone like this?" And then he just laughed.
Don't tell me.
And I was like, that is mental, the fact that you think that is appropriate and okay. And it annoyed me because I was feeling free here in Thailand and respected and nice and hadn't had any weird scenarios, and he was a British man. I was like, "Please go away. Like, you've just ruined everything. You've ruined it all." And I was like, "Please, can you apologise?" And he said, "Sorry, I'm sorry." But you're not sorry because you're going to do it again and again and again.
Do you see the same behavior happening with an Asian man?
No, I don't see the same behavior with an Asian man.
No, level of respect just to people in general.
Yeah, they have a respectable, kind attitude to the human race as a whole, not just a Thai person, a Scouse person, an African person. You are just here enjoying their culture, and they're nice and they're kind and genuine. Whereas I find back home, people are just a bit stuck up and arseholey and not very kind. They don't hold this kindness and genuine like beauty towards the human race. They just see people as objects and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Sad.
Understand.
Yeah.
I got one more question for you ladies then, okay? I'm sorry.
Okay.
What do you feel, how do you guys feel about the whole thing going on in the West with the division between men and women? What is that? How do you feel about this, and what is it about?
I generally think that we need to get over this gender thing. Like, I think we need to understand and empathise in the same way that people are ADHD or they're not, or you're neurotypical, or you're dyslexic, or you're autistic, or you have your BPD and you have your own shit going on. We need to acknowledge all of those things as things. And those are just as big of a deal as this whole fucking men and women divide. It's equally as those are all as normalised.
We are
And they
all
should
just
be.
people at the end of the day.
We're just people.
We're man. The name is in with each other. Without woman, there wouldn't be man. Without man, there wouldn't be woman. So why don't we respect each other the same?
Exactly, and this combination of the two of it is the realization that actually men and women, like, honestly, I do not have very many female friends. I really don't. Most of my friends are men. And like,
I grew up.
Exactly, and that's okay, but that difference in opinion and understanding and us being able to have these conversations.
We are
and
emotional beings.
integrating-
We are emotional beings at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if you have this genital or this genital.
Yeah.
We are all the flipping same.
And it
It shouldn't
allows
make a
men to
difference.
be-
Ladies,
I think it's the
let's come over here because the sound is.
I really think it's the difference on though that men need female friends to be open within their feelings and understand that what they're feeling is okay. Women have a lot of experience and a lot of understanding of we have to, and I was very lucky.
We have more patience, unfortunately, because we have dealt with this time and time again. We have more patience, more understanding,
Yeah.
and it's built us up to be stronger. And I think better than, I don't like the divide, but better than what humanity could be. Do you know what I mean? I don't like the divide, but yeah, what humanity could be. We're better. We're showing women that have been through shit. We're showing that we can rise above it, be strong, be powerful, and move on and forgive, forget, and learn. And like, I meet someone, it's quite bad. I meet someone who has bad views on women or men or like a bit homophobic, etc. And I talk to them and I listen and I understand and I give them another opinion, and then I try to see light and understanding, and then we build up, and then we come to a level, and that's the beauty of the next question.
I really think I do agree. I think people, but also in the same way, need to acknowledge, like, as I said, some men, like, I want to acknowledge where men are coming from. But in the same end of the day is like, I'm sure all of you can acknowledge, like, you have female friends. That blessing that female friends bring to you, that opinion, that different point of view, and your channel this about girls or whatever, and your experience in life, and it's like, yeah, but it's different. You have a 24-hour cycle, as I said before, and women have a monthly cycle of like how their energy develops, and then suddenly all the things that happen in a month, they're in this impressive episode. It's only going to last a week, but that is bad. But the reason it's so good is it makes you think about life and like what's actually happened. We develop and acknowledge hundreds of different possibilities that men, unfortunately, maybe their hormones just don't work that way, and that's okay. So, and seriously, I do not hang out with enough girls. It's great. Since I come out here, I've hung out with more girls than I've ever had. It's like amazing. And so it's really interesting. It's this like, I never say men aren't capable. You're all fucking you're there, but you'd be there if you accepted this. Girls are never trying to show you up. We're never trying to do this. We're trying to show you and make you understand this different point of view that we're fucking all people. Nothing's ever to do with race. It's nothing ever to do with like anything else or where you come from. It just comes down to understanding, acknowledging people for who they are, and basic human rights, and embracing every part of how that works. It's like, you don't understand the language, okay, cool, I'm gonna slow this down, and I'm just gonna be happy that you're even trying to listen. And it's like, that should be with fucking everybody. It's key. It's just like the gender divide is bullshit. It's here for everybody else. It's like, just fuck off. It's not genders, we're just people.
Okay.
But in the same way as you have the whole race argument, it's like we're not it's just, we're fucking everybody's people, and everybody needs to get over it. But the world is much longer and harder than that. And like, as an English girl, it's really easy to say, and it's a whole lot of bullshit. But I mean, I really very strongly believe in that everybody, all countries, everybody just needs to get over themselves. Stop thinking you're better than everybody else. Stop thinking you're something special. We're all the same. We're all here. We all need to acknowledge it. And it's just taking that patience and that time. Just like, it's okay. Do you know what I mean?
I hear you.
But I'm kind of now more interested in yours. But I don't want to look at that. I want to hear you. I want to hear your opinion.